Sagittarius, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you right now. Okay, okay, and one more. Okay, let's see what we got. The first one is wealth. I love this card. Who doesn't love wealth? I feel like you are just at a place where you could be really stacking up your material wealth. You really could be saving money. Um, you could be working on building generational wealth, depending on who you are and your situation. You could be building your health wealth. I feel like wealth encapsulates a number of different categories and different things in our lives. Um, you know what I mean? So it's really just dependent on your situation. But I feel like it's a good card to get nonetheless. How you doing, wealth? Hi. I have the mystery, and the mystery reveals itself to you when it is ready. Okay? So be on the lookout for that. Also, you have the protection. Um, and this is a number 11 card, but I love this card. So make sure you're protecting yourself, protecting your space, protecting your energy, because it's important. Okay? And I know that you guys tend to have a lot of energy, a lot of high strung energy, but around the wrong kinds of people, I feel like it can drain you like that. All right. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to pull you a witchling because I love them and they're cute. And I feel like this deck has a lot to say. Cleansing. Energy cleansing creates a healthy and harmonious space in which to thrive. Again, it's I feel like cleansing is also part of protection. So that's a no bueno. I feel like you know that. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with my Sag Boos because we want to know what's going on for Sagittarius, November 26th to December 3rd. Six of Wands. Hi. So some of you guys are being recognized. Some of you guys are going to get awards. Some of you guys are, it's like you're being recognized for your work. You're being recognized by your peers. You're being celebrated. And that's nice. That's very nice. What's crossing my Sages? Death is crossing you. So you guys are going through like this form of transformation. You guys are changing for the better. I feel like death is the necessary change in our lives. Um, yeah. And I feel like your recognition and awards and accolades are kind of like the trigger for this transformation. And this could have been a building culmination of change. You could have been working super hard for so long and you just got recognized for it. Okay? In the way that you were hoping to get recognized for it. But either way, it's transforming you. So what is the basis of this? So the basis and foundation of this is the Fool. So that recognition is really going to be like a new departure in your life. It's going to create a new beginning for you. All right. Let's see your recent past. The Emperor. I feel like you really took the leadership role in your life. You really probably became extremely discerning about where you put your energy, what you focus on, what you work on, who you deal with, personally and business wise. And I feel like taking that leadership role is what landed you into that Six of Wands energy, okay? Let's see what's crowning you. What is crowning my Sagittarius? The Moon, okay? So the Moon is crowning you. So the Moon to me is all about perspective. It could be about illusion or disillusionment. It could also be about a shift in the way you see things. It will illuminate things that need to be seen. Okay? So let's see your near future. Ten of Pentacles. I love this. So in the near future, you could be starting a family. You could be preparing to join your life with another person via marriage, commitment ceremony, having a baby with them, whatever it means to you. Sagittarius doesn't really live by the world's rules. They kind of go off the cuff when it feels good. And I think if a lot more people live like that, everybody would be happy. So you could teach the world some lessons, Sag, all right? But I feel like whatever the Ten of Pentacles is to you is what you have coming for you, is what you have to look forward to in your near future. So whether that is just getting a bigger house, letting your grandma move in, buying 2 more dogs with Bay, having a little animal of your own via human being. It really depends on your situation. So what is the fear and challenge here? Ace of Cups. So part of you could really be fearing or find this new beginning a challenge. Some of you probably aren't really prepared for it, which could be a little daunting, even for a Sag. I feel like I know you guys thrive on change, like you really do, but it's typically like a change that you orchestrated. I feel like this is more like a God-given change. Okay? So let's dig deeper. What is the energy around you or surrounding you? Three of Pentacles. Everybody's really focused and coming together. You know, everybody's focused. Everybody's coming together to put the work in. Or you can know people who are coming together and collaborating. It really just depends on your personal situation. What are your hopes and dreams? You're a fan. So you're hoping and dreaming of getting married. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be contractual marriage. This could be a commitment ceremony. This could be um, just making a promise to your partner and then making a promise with you. Yeah. So I love this. So what is the final outcome? The Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is really about putting the work in. It's about getting victory, but after you've put the work in, okay? So I'm going to go back and pull some clarifiers and supporting cards. What change is coming, okay? Like before I could even get into it, the Hanged One. And I feel like the Hanged One is all about sacrifice, but it's also about a sense of enlightenment, okay? So what is this? Why is the Death card crossing the Six of Wands? Some form of heartbreak brought on your transformation. And I feel like I feel like for some of you it's work-wise, and I also feel like for the other of you it could be love-wise. Okay? You guys went through some kind of a loss. Can you elaborate, please? Okay, somebody could have made a very passionate and creative offer for you or to you, and that offer could be the one that Maybe you had to make that sacrifice for. Maybe you experienced that grief or that loss, okay? Why is the Emperor in the recent past? The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So basically what's happening here, what did happen in your past, was that you had to take a leadership role and boss up because of money. Because you could have been dealing with someone who was mismanaging it. Also, it could that could be the case for some of you. For others of you, you got a promotion. Um, it could be because they saw you were this really passionate, creative person who was very action driven, who was into doing the work, who didn't mind it. Okay. So why is the Fool the base of this reading? Okay, look, she flipped over twice, so I'm taking it. I usually wait for it to pop down. The Star. So you're gonna have this new beginning because it's what you had been wanting. It's what you had been like praying for, even manifesting. I feel like it's what you were really banking on. Was this new beginning? Why is the Moon what's crowning Sag? Okay, so it's just like I thought the Moon crowning you is about illumination, and the High Priestess is all about not only enlightenment but honing your intuition. All right, so, and I'd want to say that the High Priestess has this guttural instinct, but intuition is so much more than that. It's so hard to describe. But I feel like you are at a place where you are really trusting that little voice within, and it's just on point right now. And it's led you to this point where you are going to be getting all the things that you have been wanting, all the things that you have been praying for, and you're going to be good. Why is the Seven of Wands the final outcome? So I feel like the Seven of Wands is the Seven of Swords, I'm sorry, and the Eight of Swords are here to clarify the Seven of Wands. I feel like you dealt with some form of deception and you felt like you were imprisoned, like you felt like immovable. You felt paralyzed. Um, Definitely in your mind, for sure. But once you convince yourself of things in your mind, you can't do anything physically. It's like the mind is the most powerful part of your entire being, you know? So everything starts in the mind. So you had to work super hard and diligently and passionately and proactively to get to where you are right now. Okay? Okay. So let's look at your future energy. You're moving forward. You are moving forward. That's the Chariot. You're moving forward and you're going to have your victory. And you're going to get some rest. You're going to have your victory and you're going to get some rest, honey. You deserve it. You earned it. Rest. Take that vacation with Bae. Take that week or two or month or however long you can afford off and just breathe. Breathe in that good prana. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse your space. Build your wealth. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is kind of green light for you. All right? And I'm happy for you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. You know this. And if you didn't, you do now.